Hey there, Brandon with StudioBinder Academy. Today we're covering everything related to shot lists, what they are, why they're used, and how to make one. And to illustrate these concepts, we'll be using StudioBinder. If you're looking for free shot listing software, check the link in the description. A shot list at its core is a document that lists the shots that will be needed for any type of visual project. It's a guide that will keep a production organized and on track, and it can be used as a checklist for the film crew. While shot lists will vary from production to production, you'll typically find the following basic information: the scene and shot number, a brief description of what's happening in the shot, like what action or moment you are capturing, shot size. This tells the camera operator how to frame the subject. For example, whether it's a wide shot, medium shot, or close-up. Shot type. Here's where you specify the height, angle, and depth of field for each shot. Will it be an over-the-shoulder shot or a low-angle shot? Movement. Is the camera going to be stationary, or will it move with the action? This could include pans, tracking shots, or handheld movements. Lastly, notes are for any extra details like special instructions or equipment needs that will help the crew fully understand the shot. Before you even create your shot list, you need to analyze your script. Take a look at each scene and visualize how it will flow on screen, and more importantly, how it will be edited together. Think about the shots you'll need to tell the story the way you envision it. Will basic coverage be enough? What is basic coverage? Basic coverage refers to the essential shots you need to piece a scene together smoothly in editing. This typically includes a wide shot to establish the scene, medium shots for context, and close-ups for detail and emotion. Or will you need specific shots, like an insert of a key prop, or an over-the-shoulder shot to show perspective? Analyzing your script allows you to identify these shots ahead of time, so once you're on set, you know exactly what you need. With StudioBinder, you can import your script directly into the software. From there, you can view your script side by side with your shot list and select lines directly from the script to turn those into shots. This automatically populates the description with the selected text, helping you create shots quickly as you're reading without having to leave the page. It's all about being thorough and prepared. When it comes to choosing shot sizes and angles, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. It all depends on what best serves the story. As mentioned before, basic coverage like wides, mediums, and close-ups are great to start with. However, your story might call for additional shots to fully express the scene. For example, will an insert shot of a character finding an important object give the audience what they need? Or would a close-up of the character's reaction to what they found be more effective? Each shot choice conveys different emotions and meanings, so it's important to put thought into your decision. You can experiment with different shot sizes and angles. Try different combinations and see what works best for your scene. Next, let's talk about camera movement. Movements like tracking shots, dolly shots, and pans can add a lot of energy and emotion to a scene, but they need to be planned out in advance. Proper planning ensures you capture the scene in the most dynamic way possible, which is key for keeping the audience engaged. Camera movement also informs your crew about the equipment they'll need, whether it's a dolly, a Steadicam, or just a tripod. Shot lists are all about efficiency, so you'll also need to consider your shooting setups. A setup is essentially exactly what it sounds like, a setup of the camera and lighting for a series of shots. For example, if you're filming a dialogue scene, you'll want to have a setup to shoot all the shots on one side of the conversation before stopping and resetting to shoot the other side. By grouping shots by setup, you save time and keep the production running smoothly. StudioBinder allows you to add setups to your shot list and quickly rearrange your shots by dragging and dropping. This feature not only gives you a visual breakdown of how many setups you have, but it also estimates the total time for each setup based on the estimated time you've entered for each shot. Notes are where you can include any extra instructions, equipment needs, or specific details that will help your crew execute the shot perfectly. Clear and detailed notes are key for making sure your vision for the shot is understood by everyone, whether it's a reminder about lighting, a special effect, or a quick heads up about a tricky stunt. Notes ensure everyone is on the same page. So far, we've covered the basics of a shot list, but depending on your project, you might want to get more specific. StudioBinder allows you to add custom columns and details to your shot list. For example, some directors or DPs prefer to list every lens being used, while others might want to include frame rates if they're shooting in slow motion. The idea is to make the shot list work for you and your project. Whatever you need to keep your team organized, you can add it in. Finally, once your shot list is complete, it's time to distribute and review it with your team. Getting feedback from your director, DP, or crew is essential. This collaborative process helps ensure everyone is clear on what needs to be done and allows for adjustments or new ideas before shooting begins. And that's a wrap on shot lists. I hope you now understand how vital they are in the filmmaking process and how to create one that works for your production. For a detailed guide on creating shot lists in StudioBinder or for more tips and tricks, check out our Academy page using the link in the description. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.